Alright,
3, 2, 1. Okay, a little serious now. My highlight is popping. Period.
Sponsor Celsius.
Celsius, sponsor me.
Sponsor the Celsius.
It's a good spot, because now my good side is on this side, and it's okay, you can see Rose. And no, you do look like a lumberjack, Joe. That was not English.
Lumberjack Joe.
Shout out to the Explorer shirt for helping me get it out of my nose. We can cancel for that.
It was in this exact room. And I seen a wall Patty. But she wasn't there. It wasn't her. I don't know. So, we were like 12. I want to say we were in this exact room that we're in now, and she had a bunk bed over on the wall that's behind us.
Yeah, it was literally like exactly where this spot is. Like,
yeah, but right in this corner over here. I saw her standing pretty much like about where she's sitting now, but she was standing there. And I asked her to like turn on the TV and stuff, and she was like, she responded or whatever, and was like, yeah. And then I went back to sleep, and then she was like, didn't you say something about who were you talking to?
my bed was literally like from this window all the way close to that end of the wall over there. It was like right here, and it was a bunk bed. She slept at the bottom, and I slept on the top bunk. And at the time, I had a stand-up tall dresser really like in between my windows right here. And I had a smaller TV on top of that. And Jada was sleeping, and she was on the bottom bunk. And like how she just like explained, she was talking to me and told me to turn the TV back on because it was on like the main screen after a while when there's no TV playing. And yeah, I was on the top bunk and I just heard her talking, but I didn't know like what she was talking about. Mind you, me and Jada have both previously like talked in our sleep, but she was talking to me, I guess. But I was watching this half asleep on the top bunk, and I was confused because I just heard her talking. And then I was like, who are you talking to? But I guess like that completely, like she didn't hear me, and that completely like you just didn't hear it. So I honestly just went back to sleep, and then she's gonna say and tell you exactly what happened when we woke up in the morning.
So the next morning, I was like, were you up last night? Were you standing there in the room? And it was a time frame, I want to say, between like 1 and 2 in the morning. And I was like, were you standing there like 1, 2 in the morning? And she's like, no, I was asleep. And she was like, I heard you talking to somebody, and I asked you who you were talking to, and you didn't answer me. And I was like, bro, I was talking to you. I was talking to you. You were standing there. I asked you to turn on the TV, and you said yes. And I rolled back over, and I went to sleep. And she's like, Jada, I was not standing there. And I was like so convinced, like, bro, yes, you were. And then that was like before like I got really into paranormal stuff, and I was a skeptic. Like I didn't know, about the afterlife. I was like 12. So that whole thing scared me so bad.
And mind you, like, in the morning, we'd be like, you didn't do that. You were pranking me or something. But back then, it was just, like, so serious and, like, such, like, a shocking thing that happened. And she asked me about it or something, too. She was like, thanks for turning, like, the TV on or whatever. And I think she asked me why I was up. And I was like she said, I was like, Jada, I was not up. I was definitely on that bunk bed. Mind you, you would clearly hear me if I had to get down because the ladder and the wall was so close that it was like it just took so much effort and it'd be so loud. And tying into that story, that's something that definitely scares us, like, so much. And I've had a lot of sleep paralysis and I've seen so much stuff like that, especially when, like, my room would be downstairs. Like, in the past, like, few years, my room has been going back and forth upstairs and downstairs for a while. Like, it's been, like, past, like, 7-8 years. It just keeps going back and forth.
When I was at my house, this was a story that I had shared in Elton and Corey's video also. But, I have a couple different stories of seeing doppelgangers in my house. But, the one that will stick with me forever is when I seen him my little brother standing in my room, sitting right next to my mom. He didn't have any expression on his face whatsoever. And my mom was grabbing the heater. And I was, like, half asleep. And, like, I, like closed my eyes for a second or whatever. And I, like, opened them and he wasn't there anymore. And at the same time, my mom seen him run past my doorway. And she's like...
So, her little brother's name in this, we're not going to use his real name, not going to disclose anything. Her brother's name is going to be Lucas.
I seen Lucas standing there, and then I blinked my eyes and he wasn't there anymore. At the same time, my mom was yelling, Lucas! And he's running past the stairs and he wasn't there. And she, like, ran out of my room as soon as that happened. And he was, like, I don't know, 2 maybe. He wasn't getting to the bottom of the stairs that quickly. And so my mom goes into the bathroom and he's still in the bathroom where she had left him to use the bathroom. So he wasn't in either places. And I also seen one other time, or I have a video that this is also a story that I had shared with Elton and Corey.
What, are you talking about the baby monitor thing? This is literally by far, like, one of the scariest things that's ever happened to us that's on film.
So, scariest story ever. So, pretty much, I was at school. My little brother, he was probably like 4 or 5. And, she got him up. He was 4. He was 4 because he was still... No, he was 3. Matter of fact, he was 3 because he was in,
He was some type of age. But he was a range of 2 to 5, alright? Somewhere in between.
He was like 3. And, she got him out of bed and everything, got him showered and all that, and got him downstairs, and she happened to, like, just look over at the baby monitor, and it was him laying in his bed still.
Mind you, he was, like, what, eating breakfast in your kitchen?
He was standing there eating breakfast in the kitchen, and
it's literally, like, I know exactly what video she's talking about. It
looks like hooves in the bed. It doesn't look like feet. It looks like hooves.
And it's literally, like, we're definitely going to find this video. Jada, you're sending me this video, and I'm putting this in here right now, but basically, in that video, it's literally Lucas sitting at, like, the counter eating breakfast, and her mom literally switches from that pan to the baby monitor that's right in front of her, that's literally live, of Lucas in his bed. And we've just had so many doppelganger, like, sleepwalker experiences, and honestly, like, for the past few years, honestly, no matter where we go, in our, like, peripheral vision, like, in our eyesight, when we're not paying attention, or if we are paying attention, it'll be something there that is not real. And so I'm going to tell the story, and this goes for the next story. Then I wonder when the freaking video cut out. Because I literally touched Rose and you freaked out.
I want to try a candle muffin.
Huh?
I want to try that candle muffin.
We don't have film anymore. Rose, are you here with us? I think it wants to talk, but... camera this time because whatever was with us wanted to.
That was so close to your eye.
Whatever was with us wanted to mess with my phone, even though I have perfect amount of storage on my phone. Anyway, we're going to try to do the Estes method really quick, and I already know I put the Snapchat video in the Snapchat POV in before my phone cut out that entire clip. Me and Jada decided to try to get something to move this penny right here. And we just closed our eyes, thought really hard, and we just felt and both seen this vision of a guy and a little girl and kids playing outside of brick school. And when in that clip my spirit box said man, brick, play, and I really wish I could get that clip of us just deciding just to close our eyes, but choose to believe it, choose to not believe it. We're gonna see what happens. Rose. I'm hearing stuff, but it's so hard to like... Whoa, that just sounded like a really dark voice. Play?
Rose. What is your real name? I heard that and that was a little girl's voice. Like screaming.
Steve.
So, are you really a little boy spirit? Was Steve your name when you were a little boy?
Man.
So you were a man spirit. Did you take somebody?
Boy.
You took a little boy?
Jetta, this is so weird. I feel a presence in that corner.
There too. Well, it
4.
just got really cold. Well, it just keeps getting.
There's just a really dark man voice coming through. Scared.
Steve, did you take a little boy?
Girl.
Did you take a little girl? Seven? How many children did you take?
Friend.
Were they your
8.
friends?
4.
You took 4 of each, 4 boys, 4 girls?
Yes.
Because you thought they were your friends. How old were you, Steve?
Dead.
How old were you when this happened, Steve?
4.
You were not 4 when this happened. What happened?
4.
Yes. How old were you when this happened the first time?
There's so many like things coming through, and it's so hard to. But I just hear this really distinctive male dark voice, and I can't explain it, and I just feel something over there. And I just feel this tingly feeling every single time I'm around Rose.
Steve, how old were you when you first took a little kid?
11.
You were 11? What happened? How old were they?
13. 9. 11. Play. Girl. Boy. Spin. Jump. Devil. Drown.
Did you drown somebody or did they drown? Or did you drown?
I really just don't feel good. Like, for the past like couple days I've had this like really bad chest pain, like right here. I just feel like really sad. And while I was doing that, I honestly just like, I feel like my energy has definitely been like drained. And I just still feel and sense something over there.
So, the ages of 3 of the victims, 13, 9, and 11.
And I sense there's like a little boy. Like I feel like
11. He was saying he was 11. He thought these people were his friends. It's 4 boys, 4 girls. That's why he kept saying 4 and 4, 4 and 4, and he said 8. I don't know about the spin and jump.
What if they were like playing, and that's why we sense and feel school?
Yeah, and I'm thinking that there's a lake nearby.
So
and they were drawn to it, and he said something about the devil.
What if?
So I'm just thinking that when they went to the water,
I just have a really big feeling
that something pushed him in, and I don't think he's bad. I think that the bad spirit is coming in as the devil guy. And I feel like he has them as like puppets, because you said that there was multiple voices coming to you. I could hear it. There was little boys and little girls talking over it. I was picking up on other things that I was hearing, like it had said help or whatever.
I feel like whatever drawn. I feel like, what if the little boy's name was Steve?
That's what I'm thinking.
And what if Steve is like a grown spirit now, and it's attached to Rose, and Steve wants us to know how he passed, and we know how the world works now. What if he was with his friends, and they were spinning, jumping, playing on this playground, and then they thought it was a good idea to go to the water, and then they drowned him. And then,
but also spirits, whenever they die, they don't
grow, and they don't age, but
I'm thinking that this person's coming through is trying to pretend to be Steve.
But what if Steve?
We're also getting Steve, the real Steve.
You could also get the real Steve, or Steve could be a puppet, or these kids, or there could be multiple spirits, but it stopped recording. It stopped recording.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, so I'm recording on Snapchat again. My camera battery died. It is a perfectly brand new battery. Literally brand freaking new battery.
Every time
just
we try to record
charged the battery. I just don't understand why it's going so fast. Rose? If anyone is here with us.
Hello.
Man? It just said man. Break. It said break and play Jada.
Snap. I just heard snap. Yes.
Next video we are doing the SS method. I don't care. Alright, well, on that note, my phone is yelling at me that we don't have storage, but see you guys in the next one. Here. And I'm editing this video. And my door just